Yes, we're back, right in the coop with William Hill. I've got down here 2 of the best brains in Scottish football.
Well,
when it's no.
Need to ask you, what's happening? Scottish football.
Terrible. It was 2 performances were. I mean, listen, Belgium. It's a shoe-in anyway. You're going to. It was a throwaway game because nobody expected anything against them. But being Scotland, you thought they might have put up a better fight than what they did. They didn't. They were awful. Against Russia, I was expecting a wee bit more.
Is it just the national team or is there bigger problems?
I think a lot of pundits have went into that. I think they went overboard a wee bit, to be honest with you. I think if you look at the 2 games, certainly the Belgium game, I know you're saying it's like a throwaway game, we didn't expect anything out of it, but look at the goals, analyse the goals. I don't know if you've looked at them. The first one.
Good word.
Thanks very much. But you look at the first one, it's incredible. I noticed it right away. Snodgrass.
Is that the one that...
Snodgrass takes a free kick. Who's in front of him? Lukaku is in the ball. As soon as the ball goes into the box, right, it gets knocked out the other side. Lukaku is already on his bike. Snodgrass is ball watching, and it was also De Bruyne who got a free pass by him.
Snodgrass be chasing Lukaku, but I mean that's really
because Maka, once you're non possessing the ball, it doesn't matter where a defender, a midfielder, a centre forward, you've got to think, and he didn't think. He started to donor back. By that time, Lukaku's 40 yards in front of him. Also, De Bruyne ran off a wee McGregor as well. He left it to Christie, who was hurtling back. But when you see Lukaku, De Bruyne plays him in. He's in the box, nobody near him. Snodgrass is about 30 yards behind him. I mean, that's...
So is that a mentality thing, or are they just bigger, quicker, stronger than us?
Because Stevie Clark's the man for the job, and he gets him organised, he puts him into a shape, but the but is, you've got to think for yourself on the part. Now, as soon as that ball goes into the box, if you think it's going to break down, you think, where's the danger? Lukaku's standing right in front of him, and then he just runs past him. No, he doesn't run past him, he sprints past him. Snodgrass jogs, and the same with McGregor as well. And if you look at the second one, it's a short corner kick. We're on the far right hand side. McGregor's left with 2 of them. He sprints out McGregor, fair play to him. But then there's Robertson, he donners out. He donners out, doesn't close him, gives McGregor no help whatsoever. De Bruyne, touch out his foot, boom.
But why did they not do that? They didn't do that with their club, so why are they doing it for the national team?
I don't, and that's where they've got to think for themselves. Because obviously Stevie Clark, he's put a team out, they thought they could get something out of the game. He's put a team out that obviously went through their shape and they've been organised, because that's Stevie Clark's strength. But as I keep saying, when you go into the park, you've got to think for yourself, and it's not always because you're an international player and they think, maybe they think, it's what you do on the ball. No, for me it's what you do off the ball as well. It's just as important.
The boys you're talking about, Lukaku, De Bruyne, they all work their socks off the ball when they've not got the ball. And that's the difference between good players and average.
I thought your mate Stevie was good. You were saying he was a good manager.
He is a good manager, but players have got to think for themselves.
But I just think that the defence was... I think it was shocking.
Defence. See, the 2 boxes are a big manager.
I'm not a defender. I'm not going to just pick out somebody because they were all hopeless. But the 4th goal, De Bruyne's goal, the boy O'Donnell's turned his back on it and it came across his back. I'm going, if he stands facing that way, he just stop the ball.
See, the other thing
I don't get what it was. Listen, I'm not a defender, and I'm not having, as I say, I'm not having to pick the wrong player, but I'm thinking, just things like that, I'm thinking, you could have stopped that.
Yeah.
You know, why are you turning that way and whooping?
So do you not agree with Big Boyd's rant about ball game signing too much money for scheme kids to play football?
Oh, yeah, I agree with
that.
I
agree, right, but what we're deflecting for is the performance of the players. Right, I think the manager sent out a team that could have got something, but with all that coming out and all that's just deflecting. This is all grun. That's a debate for you. Slaney, Mark Guidi, Big Kevin Kyle. You can go.
No, we want to hear what you think.
I'll tell you what they're not good enough.
What, the players aren't good enough? But why are they not good enough?
Because they're middle class.
So you agree it is middle class?
Listen, you don't see any fight, you don't see any... You know, you get shout. You don't see any boys shouting at each other. Me and him, if he gave a boy me and I lost it, he'd be like, what you do? Keep a hold of it because that's the way it is. You don't get that now.
We don't want to batter. We don't
want people.
Snoddy's for the Gallagher, Cal McGregor, Springburn,
this is what I was going to say. I don't want to batter on about it, but
really,
we're for the scheme as well. But so if they boys can't afford to get to these academies or get to certain places, well, they have got to go into the schemes and go in there and work. There has been some work done in Glasgow city centre as well, in and around Glasgow. So if they guys can't afford to get there, then we've got to do something to go in there and get them.
But the bottom line, what Boyd was talking about is right. They see the big grass. I mean, we used to play anywhere, just get the jerseys done and play. That's what we've done. You're not allowed to do that now.
But the top players for me are bigger, stronger, quicker than our players. That's not to do with where you're from, where you grew up.
Listen, we Strachan done that. He came out with all that nonsense about we players. It's a lot of nonsense. We've always said we players Scotland. Kenny Douglas is no 6 foot odds, you know.
But I mean, the modern game,
Cooper,
for the modern game,
well, maybe we should go back to the old way because they were better players.
I just look at Belgian players and all look quicker, bigger, stronger than the Scotland players.
They were allowed to play. Can you remember at one time where De Bruyne got a wee slap?
Nah. That doesn't happen anymore. Nobody tackles
or even he looked as if he didn't have a care in the world, right? Because nobody, and sometimes if you go out and you bump him and you, no, I'm not encouraging young boys, but of course he will. It's got to be. He was just in a comfort zone. So you've got to take these good players, these top players. Take them out of their comfort zone and use whatever you've got. What have we got as a nation? We're normally aggressive. We're getting quite aggressive here, aren't we?
But use them.
Yeah. I expected Scotland to be harder to beat at least now.
Get in your face, do what you're good, stop them playing.
And what we just spoke about, it's not always what you do on the ball, it's what you do off the ball. You get into your shape, you're organised, but you've got to think for yourselves and kind of suss out where the danger's coming from. And for me, too many players didn't think like that.
Okay. Right, how does Stevie Clarke approach the remaining games, which are basically non-events?
He tries to get the team, a team
settled
out there.
11 maybe,
well, he said that, he says he's not going to experiment, because it's not a time for experiment. It's a puzzle that he has to solve, so he's got to figure out and get, you're saying a physicality into that side, but you've got to get players with a mentality that don't kind of bow down these big teams, these players, but that have a mentality that I'm going to go up against you and I'm going to make you. If you're going to beat us, you're going to have to work your socks off.
They were saying, look, just let them, they're going to beat us. You know, try and stop them.
So he's got to get the guys with the right mentality.
Can't beat them with ability, because you're not as good as him.
Yeah.
So stop them whatever way you can and get in their face and annoy them. Make, at least if you're going to get beat, make it hard for them.
I watched the team.
It's far too easy for them.
I watched the Scottish team do it not too bad the other night, the under 21s.
Against Croatia?
Up against a good Croatia side. They went 1-0 down, but they still kept their shape, they still worked their socks off, and they played it really well, because when McLennan and Middleton come on the last 10 minutes with that pace, that power, when they were tiring, boom, worked a treat, McLennan gets the 2 goals, so that's a shining light for a Scottish perspective.
The bottom line is, you look at Northern Ireland, Republic, Wales, they're better, Wales better than us.
But why? Because I don't think they've got better players, do you?
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's mentality, isn't it? The Scottish boys are too nice now. I think I look at them and go, they're not too nice.
Right, okay. Do you believe with the time left, Stevie Clarke can assemble a team strong enough to win the Nations Cup?
We just want to win games first and foremost, right? Let's just win.
The important one is that Nations League player.
He is the man, right? We're all clamouring for Stevie Clarke, and so that's what he'll obviously going to have a look at it, and he'll get a side out that'll be hard to beat, but he's got to get the boys in that starting 11 that kind of are comfortable with each other, but have got that drive, that determination, and that they'll know that at times that they're not going to have a lot of the ball in certain games, so you've got to work your socks off.
The manager will tell you what to do and all that, and that's all they kept saying, that we know what we're doing, we know what our job is. But sometimes in the park, you've got to step up and say, like, I'm going to dictate my game.
Think for yourself.
I'm going to put my game on you. You know, do what I'm good at. You know, and I just don't think they do. I think they rely on the manager's told us to do this, and they rely too much. When you're on that part, you've got to do it for yourself.
We'll win the Nations League playoff. I think it's going to be either Bulgaria or Israel, it's look like.
Don't know.
Well, I've got doubts. I'm not getting any doubts for the manager, but the players have got to. They've got to stand up to be counted. They've got when they cross that white line, they've got to start thinking for themselves when they're out there. Listen, I think they are good enough, right? But as I said before, you know, what we're dealing with is guys that first and foremost, do they want to be there? Have they got that drive, that determination? Are they there just to make the numbers up? I don't know. This is what Stevie's got to
I think the big boy still spending his £200 million transfer fee up. But I think it he never gave anything.
Never got a lot of service to be
No,
fair.
I know, but he never showed. I mean, there's certain ways you can make runs and get the ball and turn them round, hold on to it. He never done any of that.
Sorry.
Big McBurney.
Did you see him moaning at any time at the players?
No.
What would you have been like?
Oh, God.
The moaning face guy. He would have been at them all the time.
I
It's the same when I played with guys like McCoy and all that. If you didn't give them the ball, oh, by the way, you
get it.
You would get it. And what that does is it drives you on and says, right, I'm going to give him better
service.
service.
Park as well.
Aye.
Yeah.
But what happens sometimes in this day and age, I think some of them spit the dummy. They start feeling sorry for themselves. Well,
But that's what, you know, it's the thing is when at Celtic, like Clubhouse, when Lenny came in, I probably shouted at one of them, and the boys said, Brendan never shouted at us. If that's the mentality of the footballers nowadays, then we
need to find common ground between that and have a wee bit of the old shows. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
So
get a bit of aggression.
I just thought the other night in the Souness, you know him very well.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Souness at the middle of the park, De Bruyne strolling about? No, you would have given him a slap.
I had Souness and Big Roy in the middle. My God, nobody get near each other. They were tripping each other up and volleying people. It was just different class. They never spoke to each other.
People up, weren't they? They keep you up with them.
Right, we're on a downer. We're on a downer. Have you brought any uppers? Right, off the score. On to the SPFL. Frank, we'll start with you. Lunchtime kick-off, Hamilton v Celtic.
Right.
You expect Celtic to be flying after the Rangers game?
I think so. I think they'll get a good performance. I think they've hit their stride, and Lenny's got them. He's got them playing quickly forward, which is great. It's creating more chances. So yeah, they've been averaging 4 a game. So I'm expecting to go there lunchtime, get a really good result.
They play Rennes midweek. Do you expect to see the same team that played against Rangers, or will he change it with that game in mind?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone stepped up to the mark against Rangers, so it's a great problem for the manager because he's got players that can come in. He's got 2 teams now, probably 3 teams, but he's got.
You going to the Celtic game, the Hamilton Celtic game? You normally get the
He's
hospitality.
grafting, mate. He's grafting.
I'm in London. I don't get back.
Best after dinner speaker on the circuit.
So
Where can they contact you? Where can they contact you?
Anyway, 118 is going on.
Derek, is squad rotation so soon after a big win dangerous?
Who for?
Celtic.
No, I don't think so.
You expect the same team straight away?
No, I wouldn't expect. I think there'll be a wee tweak here and there. You know, again, the AstroTurf might come into it. There might be 1 or 2 of the boys. Again, we're talking about boys, you know, getting a bit soft in this day and age. That some of them don't fancy it. You know, so that might come into play. I don't know, some of them might have issues with their knees, ankles, whatever. But does it like AstroTurf? I know. Can you, what about that?
I'm playing AstroTurf, I'm back playing AstroTurf.
I heard the doesn't like grass either.
Fuck your boat with Sambo.
Smoking.
I don't think there'll be too many changes. I would imagine we go in with the same back 4. Because it did work pretty well. Obviously, Ibrox, you know, they kept the clean sheet. They weren't put under much pressure.
The injuries.
But if Ayer's fit, does Ayer go right back in? Because he's probably the best player this year. And then who do you drop?
Ayer and Julian's, I think that's the 2 centre-halves. Beaton's been magnificent. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, but he'll be injured anyway this week, I would think. So if Ayer's fit, he'll come in.
Derek, you're a big fan.
Beaton could go one forward.
I think the back 4 is Ayer, Julian, Bolly Bollinger and El Mohammadi.
Not one of the names are right, Benny.
That's the 4.
But we know what he's talking about.
You're a big Hamilton man as well, Derek. You like Hamilton. Back a 2-2 draw at Tynecastle. Do you see them getting in for this game?
You never know what you're going to get with Hamilton.
It's a tough place to go, isn't it?
What they'll get is they'll play a bit, but what they'll do is they'll get in Celtic's faces. They'll try and make it uncomfortable for them. But again, I think just if you go back to like the Brendan era, you know, where it was kind of quite slow and passive, and it allowed Accies at times maybe to get closer to them. But I think Lenny will go a wee bit more direct. But you never know. You don't know where Big Oakley's been in fine form. We've got young Lewis Smith into the side, young Cunningham, so they've got that youth. But the important player for me for Accies is the boy McKinnon, just sits in front of that back 4, where I don't think that that's their strongest part of their team.
He'd put one on De Bruyne.
Absolutely, he would put more than one on him, by the way. He'd have kicked him up and down the park. But no, it's a toughie, and again, one that nobody expects Accies to get anything from it. They expect Celtic to roll them over, but you never know with Accies.
I just want to ask you quickly, great Celtic centre forward Edward scoring for France under 21s now, on fire just now, innit? You like him?
Brilliant. I like him too.
You think he can go top level?
Always have done. He could be better than Dembele. I think he could be.
Really, right?
I think he's got everything about him. And I tell you what, when Sham came on, the wee 1-2s that they were playing, the wee telepathic thing they've got there going, so I'm quite happy with it.
Who had that in your Celtic days? Who was like that? Who played?
Just me, really.
Just pass it to Frank, innit?
No, because I remember going to watch Rangers.
Paul McStay he knew what I was going to do. He just,
I used to love watching Russell and Cooper.
Yeah.
The two of them were brilliant together.
Who did you have that with on there? Durrani?
To a certain extent, we Durrani could. He was made but Russell and Cooper watching them together, they were amazing.
I used to come short, and if there was space at the top, Paul used to just spin it. I knew what he was going to do, and I just spin. You don't see players doing that now. Everyone wants everything to feet on ice, and it's all organised and all that. I'd love to see somebody getting around the top.
You're reminiscing here.
Brilliant, I like it. Right, Derek, Rangers, what's Steven Gerrard's mindset going into this game? Will it be a more attacking lineup? Will it be two wingers playing at Ibrox on Saturday?
Win. That's it. First and foremost, and try and give the fans a bit of entertainment, give them something to shout about, because they never done it against Celtic. They never had a go. They got to show a lot more energy. Just go back to what they've been doing earlier on in the season. But they never showed up in all firm game for whatever. But we spoke about it. But now it's the fans expect, quite rightly so.
I know what you're saying, but you've got to give credit to Celtic. They stopped him playing. I know they did.
He's not wanting to say.
We have given credit to Celtic. We said that on the day. They were the hungrier side. They were the more aggressive and the better quality in the final third. So Rangers have got to get back to that.
Expect Kent and Morelos to go back in straight away?
I would think so. Certainly Kent. But it's a great sign. And again, it's one that will give the fans a huge lift. So Morelos, I was puzzled why he never started in all firm game.
Because he played 12 games. Fergie's played 12 games, no scored, so and it's going to be a tight game. So you play if you gave Defoe a chance, he'd have scored. If you give Morelos a chance, he's liable to no score. And that's why he played him. It was going to be one of the games. I think that was. You go 12 games, you've not scored against the big boys.
And the two guys, Kent, Morelos, fans' favourites as well. They want to see the guys on the park.
Right, need to ask you, Frank. Is every game a must-win now for Rangers?
I think so. I was listening to radio last night and.
The station.
Squeeze was on, and it was and a guy was on saying, I hope Gerrard doesn't play a weakened team and all that, and we've got to go. And I'm thinking, you play a weakened team against Livingston, you'll get beat, because they're not pushovers. They're on a run at the moment, and I'm thinking, you've got to get your game, you've got to bring your A game against these boys, because the boys for Livingston just don't care. They're all big boys and they don't give a monkeys, and they're going, what we're talking about, we're not as good as you, but we'll run out of top of you.
They're always underestimated. That's what happens. The fans will, and if the players do that,
and that's what they'll do. First 15 minutes, get the fans on top of them.
You expect a hard game because Livy have been flying, did you?
Every game's a hard game, and that's where it comes with expectation, because Rangers can't afford any slip-ups. They've got to win all the time until the next Old Firm game comes up, and then that takes care of itself. Okay, on Aberdeen, your other team.
Aye. Expect Aberdeen to carry on a good form against a struggling St Johnstone, who...
Aye, it's always. I think they've got a decent record against St Johnstone, but Stevie Wright, he'll be disappointed with him. Sorry,
Stevie May. You had Stevie May.
Tommy Wright. Stevie May. That marries me, and having come back to.
Can he play, Derek? Can he play? Stevie May.
Aye, he's a signed player.
Oh, he's signed, is he? Right. Okay.
Aye, he's a signed player. That wasn't a loan
deal.
I
thought it was a loan, right?
I don't think Derek McInnes was going to.
He still got it.
Fixated with his ponytail, weren't he? Listen, of course it'll be a tough fixture for Aberdeen, but I would think they would come out and talk, but it's certainly not going to be easy.
Will we get the old Stevie May back at St Johnstone?
I don't know. Listen, they all expected so much, and it's hard when you come back to your club. It's hard, but he's a good player. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good player. So I think he'll do well, but I think it might take him a couple of weeks.
You seen him close at Aberdeen. You went to a lot of games. Why did it not work out for him at Aberdeen though?
Do you know, he's had a lot of injuries, the boy. He's a different body shape. See, when he come back for the injuries he had, he'd put on. He looked a different player, but no heavy, but kind of more muscle bound. I used to watch him at Hamilton. He was a whippet, and he would run the channels. And I don't know for just sometimes the fit just isn't quite there. But
confidence is massive.
But one thing he did do it at Aberdeen, boy, he puts a shift in. He's a guy who doesn't feel sorry for himself. So,
I think,
and in a way, I hope it works out for him, but certainly not on Saturday.
Okay. Frank, your favourite team, Ross County, on the end of heavy defeats to Aberdeen and Livingston. You starting to think your prediction at the start was maybe right?
I just think that up there, you know, I was listening to you two experts and you were telling me they were brilliant and all that, so I'm, you know, I was a wee bit, I thought they would go down, I tipped them to go down, so I've still not changed that, but I think it'll be a tough game at the weekend.
Against your old team?
Against my old team, you know. Goodman's got them playing well.
Goodwin.
Goodwin, that's what I said.
Used to be not. We were used to last night, that's what that Polish thing is.
I was working.
I said Goodwin.
I thought you said Goodman.
It's Goodman.
See a game. Is this still a massive game this early on in the season?
I think so. I think every game is big for clubs like that, you know. And I think Jim's got them playing a certain way, but he wants them again being in their face and stopping people from playing and imposing their own players, which I think will be. I don't know. I've not played up at Ross County, to be honest with you. Is it a good part? Is it?
The park's
a lovely part of the world, by the way.
I know it's a nice part. I drove by it a couple of times.
Great facilities. They've got a cracking academy up there. So it's a brilliant setup. So it is.
Would you be up for dinner after dinner up there?
Done it a few times.
Oh, there you go.
I've never been in a club.
See, on St Mirren, I watched them against Livingston, and they were very poor first half. In the second half, it was like Jim just let them off the leash, just go and have a go, and they were unlucky not to get something out of the game, but they were far better. So, but they played a certain way early on in the season, trying not to lose. So he's got to kind of find that middle ground.
Last wee point I want to ask you is Hearts and Hibs. If they lose this week, could the managers be?
It's a massive game for Craig Levein. I think, you know, because of the 2 each we have, fans are on his back. That's evident. So it is. So I think it's a huge game for Craig Levein. He can't afford to lose this game, up against a Motherwell side.
It's not a team you want to play there when you need a win.
Because that's a team with pace and power in there. So it's a huge game. It'll tell you whether the players are behind Craig Levein or not. Come 4:45 Saturday night, you know, that's a game he needs to win.
There's some rumblings, that the Hibs fans have turned on the boy Hickenbottom.
Some rumblings about it. Well, it's one that the boy done well. He came up and he was his second choice. He came up and credit was due.
Second choice.
No, but credit was due. He turned them round. He had them playing great. And sometimes you have a pop at players and
taking Scott Allen off. You got a bit of stick for it.
Yeah, I think he's their best player. And you've got to, sometimes the players go, we want him on the park.
Okay.
And it's the dressing room's a horrible thing if you go against the manager. Yeah. And I hope that's not the case.
You would never do that, would you?
Never.
Macari?
Don't like him.
Right, cooking time.
Yes.
Don't know why we're bothering, but anyway. Derek.
Hey.
Can I get a wee shout out to the Hearts boys, the academy boys? I was in working with them last night. We showed he says I'm a red card, and absolutely top drawer, Rory boys. See the respect they showed. Me and the boy Chris Priestley that works with. The respect, just wee things and manners with them. They were absolutely top drawer, the boys.
No, but again, too nice. Unexpected again.
No, wee knuckle touching that. They were brand. They were all. That's nothing wrong with that. Manners. They had good manners. Nothing wrong with that.
Driving up in the Range Rovers and Porsches and all that. Great.
They were brand new.
Right, here we go. Cooking. Frank, you can go first. I think you went first last week, Derek. Frank, you can go. You've went Aberdeen versus St Johnstone.
Wow, I had hopes for Tommy Wright, but Aberdeen at home I think might be too strong for him. And I think a couple of years ago I backed Aberdeen to do it, and St John's went up and scored 5 or something like that, didn't it? So, but I don't think that will happen.
Yeah, Aberdeen will win.
I think St John's is on a slippery slope at the moment, isn't they? They done me last week, so I'm annoyed at them.
Stevie made a score, do you think? Will he score against his old club?
But listen, if you're going to put a bet on that, would be a nice one, because it's always nice going back to your old club and
getting
turn
two
it on.
fingers up the head. Right, Hamilton versus Celtic.
I'm going for Celtic.
Comfortable?
Sure.
Nah, I'm going for Celtic. No, they're a bit distant. When you're the best team, you've got to back them. So I think Hamilton will put up a first 20 minutes will be tough, and then the quality will show through. I think.
Celtic have too much. Okay, Hearts versus Motherwell.
I'm going for Motherwell. There you are.
Wow.
I'm going for a shock. It's not a shock, really. I mean, listen, if Motherwell beat them, it's not a shock.
And if Motherwell do beat them, do you expect them to
I
go?
think there'll be a big problem. I think so. I think, as Derek says, it shows that the players are not for him then if that happens.
If that happens, if that happens.
Massive game that. And finally, you went Rangers versus Livingston. Two gritted teeth.
No, drew gritted teeth, but listen, Rangers, I think they've got to win every game there. And they won, but they've got to turn up. They can't put a weekend side against Livingston or they'll get beat. You know, I do think they'll get a draw. But I think Rangers, they know what's at stake, and I think that the boys will turn up and beat Livingston. So.
Okay, good keeping that. Derek, you went for Aberdeen v St Johnstone as well?
Aye, it's a tough game, but I think it'll be important for McInnes to get his flair players, his forward-thinking players playing. I don't know if McLennan, he'll be in a high after the under-21 game, you know, scoring the 2 goals. Be tight, but I think Aberdeen will edge that.
Okay, you went Hearts v Motherwell as well?
It's a mass, it's a big one. That's a result I'll be looking at, because if Hearts don't get a result, I think there might be changes. I know it's early doors and there's been a lot says about it, but I hope he does it, to be honest with you. Because
you hope he wins then?
I know Craig. I know Craig from my days when I played with him. I had a good relationship. Of course you don't want anybody sacked, but it's a huge game with the fans on their back. But I'm going to go differently for Maka. I think Hearts, just for that pressure of the fans, I think they'll step up to the plate, and I think they'll edge it. Hearts. So I'm going with Hearts.
Kelly versus Hibs.
Difficult one, because Kilmarnock, I can't believe
games this week. Well done, son. You've not one right, but you're not going for it.
What about Kelly? They've just signed another keeper. Is that what they need?
2 keepers.
2 keepers.
We're playing with 3
signing another
back, 2 keepers.
The big boy's done alright, is he, hasn't he? Big Italian boy,
don't get it.
Just
But
like
anyway, I've watched them a few times. There's something not quite right. There's been a lot of, there's boys.
Broadfoot as well came out and said
Kilty's come out, and obviously about the training side of it, so it's not quite right there in the circumstances. But Hibs, you know, they've got to shore up a wee bit. They're obviously getting a bit of a drubbing away. I'm going to go for a draw. So because I can see Hibs tightening up. But I don't see Kilmarnock scoring many goals.
Could be a terrible game.
With all the goalkeepers have got.
Could be awful.
I'm actually going to that game. But I think it'll be a draw. Keep it like a nothing each or a 1 each. But it's one of the games that I don't think both teams will want to get beat.
I'm going to take too many corners and all that if you're backing that one. Spread betting.
Finally, Rangers v Livingston.
It's listen, Rangers at home. Kent on the park. Morelos back in the starting lineup. Full house at Ibrox, of course, you would expect, but again, they'll not get it all their own way. Underestimate this Livingston side, you know, and you could be in for a wee bit of trouble. But I think it could be Rangers by 2 or 3 goals, to be honest with you.
Talking of trouble, he's away next week.
Where are you off to? Cyprus?
Go to Dubai.
Dubai
now?
Dubai.
God's sake, man.
Alright, jet set and life.
Who are you wanting in for him?
West Ham supporters.
Is it?
Going in for there.
This man is.
Give him a golf. Couple of dinners.
It's not a bad life you've got, innit?
Okay, it's good to see the fans.
How much are you getting for it? It's good to see the fans. I'm doing it for free.
I don't get paid for it.
Who's it? Aspirate HMRC.
It's all charity.
Derek, who you want in his place? You can pick. Who you want in?
I don't know, you could fly McStay in for Australia or something like that.
That'd be good.
Something like that. I'd love to see Paul McStay. Paul McStay's top drawer, by the way.
Right, okay.
Raymond, he'll come out.
No, I want Paul.
Right, thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.